Mother Teresa once said, "If I look at the masses, I will never act. If I look at one, I will." As one Palmdale man struggles with a life-threatening condition, another man is heeding the words of Mother Teresa by doing an act to help just one. Palmdale resident Aaron Szabo has been living all his life with cystic fibrosis, a chronic condition that affects one's ability to breathe.
Most people with cystic fibrosis typically live to maybe age 30 on average. But, fortunately I was blessed with an ability to take good care of myself and great physicians that took care of me.
Over the past few months, Szabo's condition has taken a turn for the worse and must now undergo a double lung transplant. Currently, with just 13% lung capacity, Aaron's family is growing concerned for his health.
The last 3 years have been increasingly difficult, just because I've had to watch him struggle for air constantly, pretty much 24 hours a day. And when you watch somebody you love, struggling, it's hard.
Having cystic fibrosis makes doing simple everyday tasks incredibly difficult.
If I was to do something like try and take out the trash to the garbage can, I would be completely out of breath.
Being treated at USC University Hospital's Transplant Center, Szabo has been on a waiting list for lungs since November of last year. He and his wife are hopefully optimistic that a pair of lungs will arrive soon.
We know that it's something that is probably going to happen fairly soon because of where my scoring is on the list.
As the Szabo family waits for the lungs, insurance will cover the transplant, but will only cover so much. Aaron needs an additional $100,000 for incidental charges associated with the operation.
Things that I will be responsible for, everything from copays on anti-rejection medication to a myriad of different things.
Aaron Szabo reached out to friends and colleagues for any kind of support.
God increase his faith.
One person to hear from Aaron was Pastor Frank Manzano, a one-time business associate, who after learning of Aaron's situation, got a divine calling to lend a hand.
I began to pray, and I began to pray for him, and I felt as the Lord had spoke to me to say, don't just pray, do something for him.
That something would be to run the LA Marathon on March 20th. Having never participated in a marathon, Pastor Frank is training intensely for the grueling 26.2-mile run. He says while the training is hard, he's pushing through by pulling inspiration from Aaron.
Your mind really shifts over to Aaron and what he's going through, and no matter what pain that I'm feeling, it probably pales in comparison.
Reflecting generosity and commitment, the pastor has restored Aaron Szabo's faith in his fellow man.
I believe that this is, in its own way, a miracle that allows me to be able to see the good in other people.
Nothing is impossible, and I'm thankful to be a part of this possibility. Okay, Aaron, this one's for you.
While Pastor Frank is making a difference for Aaron and his family, you can also make a difference by sponsoring the Pastor's Courageous Run. You can be an I Believe sponsor with just $1 per mile for a $26 pledge, or be a Miracle Maker donor by committing just $2 a mile for a pledge of $52. To make your donation, just log on to run4lungs.com. That's run4lungs.com. And remember the quote of Mother Teresa, which is exactly what Pastor Frank is doing. In studio, I'm Hal Banfield, Time Warner Cable News.